This video was sponsored by Com2Us. Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy the Chief, aka the Chef, aka the Young Spyro, bringing you my very first episode on Skylanders Ring of Heroes, which is Com2Us' newest take on a mobile turn-based RPG, and I'm super excited to show you guys today. Now, if you guys haven't checked out the game already, check the links I have in the description below to check it out, but we're gonna be getting into a couple of battles today. I'm gonna tell you everything you know about getting down and dirty inside of Skylanders Ring of Heroes, and let's go and get into it right now. So rather than kick this off by giving you guys a full overview of the game where there's so many different levers and so many different ways to play, I'm just gonna get into our very first battle right now by clicking onto the adventure tab. Now currently I'm in the Misty Bog, I'm making my way through step by step, but let's go and hop into our very first battle right now. Basically you're gonna pick up a team of 3 Skylanders, and taking a look, I've got the Wash Buckler, I ended up picking up Blades, as well as I have the Stealth Elf making up my 3 different Skylanders, and of course you do get your own little companion villain, which is gonna be Chompy for me, and you're gonna go ahead and put in some work. So taking a look at who we're going against should be a pretty fun battle, but inside of Skylanders Ring of Heroes, you're going to be using their mana system. By the way, you can see the Portal Master, which is me, your boy the Chief, and you're going to try to pick up some dubs. So checking a look at the bottom bar, you see the mana system they have, and you're going to be able to queue up the different skills you're going to battle with. So each of my different Skylanders has different skills that I'm going to go in with. Take a look as Blades is going ham right there, and we're going to go ahead and queue up our different abilities over and over until we can decimate your opponent. Now, honestly, there's so many different ways to play the game and so many teams that you can put together. Each element actually has different strengths and weaknesses. Obviously, you guys know the classic fire and water elements, but there are so many different elements in the game. There's 8 plus 2 inside of it, and you can go ahead and check out each and every one of those to be able to build your best team no matter who you're going against. Obviously here, going against a lot of different water Skylanders, so I took my fire-based element Skylander out of there, but basically we're just going to keep putting in some work right now, queuing up our abilities, and hopefully we'll be able to steal this dub in a moment. Now I'm trying to go as quick as possible, and let's go and see if we can get to this final little matchup right now and see if we can pick this dub up inside of round 3. Look at that little broccoli guy over there. I haven't unlocked him yet, but he looks so much fun to play. I'm gonna go ahead and queue up a lot of my abilities. If you hold them down, you can see their different what their different damage is, as well as what they can do for each and every one. And taking a peek, we are just completely decimating our opponents, guys. I'm going hard in the paint, and we're gonna go ahead and pick up this dub right now. Now, as matches get on, things get more and more complex. By the way, take a look at their little companion right there. Their little Chompy is about to get taken out. That's gonna be a GG. And yeah, I finally summoned my little Chompy towards the very end, and that was all she wrote. Basically, we're gonna take that dub right there, a 3-star clear for reaching our objectives, and that's what I'm talking about. Let's go and pop open that chest and see the goods we get. All right, very nicely done for our match right there. Now, moving forward, one thing that I found that's super helpful inside of Skylanders Ring of Heroes is that if you take a look and click this top right-hand button, check out settings and check out the help button, it tells you absolutely everything you need to know about the game. So checking out whether it's mana and mana management, as well as checking out the elements that I've told you guys about. With 10 elements inside of the game, you got light and dark, and then 8 different ones. You figure out which counters which. Now, some of them do pair up pretty well together. You see the water and the mech and stuff like that. So you can end up learning those over time. You either get a 20% buff or a 20% nerf based on what you're going into. And then with endurance, based on your Skylanders and how they're able to resist enemy attacks, the skill cues that I've told you guys about, and a bunch of different stats and continuous effects to learn over time. Overall, it's a super deep game with so much different strategy inside of it, and I can't wait to show you guys some more of that coming up soon. Now, when it comes to the actual Skylanders themselves, there's so many different levels of how you can actually end up increasing the power of your Skylanders and increasing their abilities. First of all, you want to summon your Skylander by using Soul Stones, and with those Soul Stones, you can unlock different Skylanders such as Spyro, so many different Skylanders inside of the game. You're going to be progressing by gaining XP, but also consuming these different red potions. Basically, you can think of it as a little power up for each and every one of your Skylanders. You can use as many potions as you want towards one of your Skylanders if that helps you back. And then moving on, you've got different skills for each and every Skylander that you can upgrade to put in different work. Now, as you start progressing your Skylanders, you're going to find yourself powering them up. You're going to start evolving them and eventually awakening them to make them some of the most beastly Skylanders inside of the entire game. For me right now, mine are pretty decently low level, but as we move on with these videos, I know I'm going to start maxing some of mine out and getting their power level up to 11 and hopefully putting in some easy work. Now, not only do you bring 3 Skylanders to battle, but you also bring along a little villain. Basically, with these villains, they don't use up any mana, and they give you some nice bonuses. For Chompy, he puts in a lot of work, and additionally, you can equip each and every one of your Skylanders with different runes, get different set effects depending on which runes that you're using, and find your Skylanders doing way more work when it comes to getting into action. So my best advice, especially when you're starting out and just getting to know the game, is to definitely follow the quests that they have laid out for you. The quests themselves teach you everything you need to know about the game, whether it's getting into battle, learning about runes, learning about awakening, your different Skylanders. Literally everything falls into this quest line. And checking this out right now, looks like we're going to go to the distorted dimensions, and this is where we can end up getting some pretty sweet stuff. Now, starting off with this Earth dungeon, this looks pretty meaty. You can also go ahead and auto place your Skylanders, so you don't need to spend too much time with them. Taking a look at my companion, I'm pretty happy with Chompy right now, and let's go and get into another battle and see if we can work. Again, you can see in the back there's a little portal master. You do get to start it off in the very beginning of the game and to create your own. So I made my own little cheap path portal master. Going in right here, we're going to start putting in some work. Villain still is on a cooldown right now, so I'm going to make sure that we just keep queuing up a lot of our skills. And of course, on the top right, you do have some different things you can use. By the way, you can see how my skills are just flying up in queue right now. But taking a peek, let's just go ahead and start going in right now and see if we can put in some work. All right, so far so good. Gonna smash that bad boy down to 0. I'm on ×2 speed. You also can use the auto feature if you'd like, and that's gonna go ahead and throw my villain in right there. But of course, using it or getting into battle yourself is gonna be much more precise for the abilities as well as the work that you want to put in. Let's go and keep going in right now, managing all of my different Skylanders. Of course, they all do share the same mana, so you have to keep that in mind. It's not like one of the Skylanders has 3, one of the Skylanders has 3, one has 4. They do all fall within this same umbrella, but let's just go ahead and throw some poison spores down and finish them off in style. All right, moving on to the final round right here. Holy guacamole, that is a big bad boy. Let's just keep on flying on in. We're gonna take him down to half HP in our first rotation, but of course, mana management is so crucial when it comes to Skylanders Ring of Heroes. You have to be pretty clutch with how you're distributing each and every attack that you throw down with. But taking a peek, he's gonna earthquake all over our face, and a Chomp Chomp is gonna go ham, take him down, and only one more attack will pick up this dub. One more slap to his face. Please give me what I need right now. Chomp is getting so low. That's gonna be GG well played, and that's gonna be an easy dub for your boy the Chief to pick that one off nice. That'll finish off the quest that we were rolling with. 3 stars on the Earth dungeon, and let's go and check what rewards we're gonna get right here. All right, so we're gonna get that quest very beautifully done. Looks like we were able to take that out, and taking a look at these quests, guys, that's gonna give me some upgrade elixirs. Not bad at all, and you can go ahead and move on. Now, this is asking me to power up my Skylanders. If you take a look and you go to your Skylanders over here, first of all, if you look at the very bottom, you have all of the Skylanders that you've unlocked, as well as above. If you click this, it shows you your different villains. We've got Broccoli Guy as well as Chompy. I'm gonna take a look at some of these guys over here. We do have a level 3 Spyro who looks pretty nice, but let's take a look at power up. Taking a look at who we can power up, we did actually unlock it for this Skylander right here. We've got the Stealth Elf, who's really common and really simple to level up early on. Let's go and power him up, and that's going to give him +1. Very nicely done to his level, and we're getting him one step closer to turning him into an absolute beast. All right, moving forward, let's go ahead and claim that quest right there for quest 17. So many quests for us to get done, and let's just go ahead and move to our final battle of the day and move to the Edge of Bog. Let's do it. So before we hop in, I will actually end up switching out my team. I'm going to throw Spyro in here and give him a little bit of XP. Let's go ahead and do that. Skills all look good, and taking a peek at Spyro, I think we can actually throw some potions on him. Like I mentioned, if you use the potions, it helps you level your different Skylanders up. We're going to be able to get him to level 8 right there by making it rain on our potions, and we do have a rune to throw onto him too. So that looks pretty good for Spyro, and let's go and kick this off. There's also our battle rating, which you can see above, that gives you a brief idea of how much damage that you actually can put in with your different Skylanders. But let's kick this one off in style right now, and to see if we can get some stuff going. Wow. Okay, now obviously for each and every one of these different battles and levels, there are different difficulties for you to get into. We're on easy right now. We're just starting off the game, guys. We're trying to do the best that we can, but over time, we're gonna find ourselves getting into harder and harder battles and eventually unlocking PvP, where we can take on other different portal masters head on. Okay, so moving forward, just gonna use Wing Slice on my boy right here. Let's go ahead and keep on rolling through. Looks like we're starting to slow down a little bit of our mana right now. I'm going to throw our Chompy down to see if he can do something for us. Again, so nice having those little companions by your side that end up putting in work without having to use any mana. Let's go and throw down with him right now. That's going to be second in my skill order. Again, you do have to wait in line. You can't just use all of your different abilities at once, or else it would be a little bit ridiculous. Looks like we're going to go ahead and clear up this second enemy right there, and only one more to go. Let's see if we can finish this off. And this one's looking pretty good. All right, pretty solidly done right here. Gonna spam a little bit longer, and with one more attack, that's gonna be GG well played. Spyro picking up the dub. And wait, we have one more round? I thought we were on round 3. Okay, let's keep going. Broccoli guy is going to be going ham. Let's get our Chompy to start putting in some work. We were so full on mana, we were actually starting to waste it a little bit. Again, mana is just going to continually replenish over time, and if you do knock an enemy down, you will get actually a little bit of a mana bonus. Very nicely done. Let's keep going in, and so far, this one's not proving to be much of a challenge. Our Skylanders are balling out right now. Let's go ahead and throw down Chompy once more, who's turning out to be a pretty big fan favorite for me, especially once we can get him a little bit more leveled up. He's only level 3 right now, and he just got slapped in the face. Chompy, I am so sorry. One final attack will finish this off. Sword slash to the face. That's going to be GG, well played. That's what I'm talking about. Level complete. And bada boom, bada bing. Look at Chief Pat in the back. Okay, I'm not really that tan, but GG, well played. Guys, that's going to be another 3-star cleared finish, and that's going to be what we wanted to get done. One more chest, and that's what we got. Ooh, even a nice rune to cap it off. GG, well played. Now that's going to wrap it up for this video today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this quick overview of Skylanders Ring of Heroes. Again, the latest and greatest game from Com2uS on mobile. Thanks to Com2uS for sponsoring this video once more, and hopefully you guys enjoy the game and give it a go. Check out all the links I have in the description below to check it out, but overall for me, I'm going to be learning a lot more about the game. Honestly, there's so much good content out already on YouTube to check out around it, and I'm going to continue learning more and more, especially which elements counter which, and really getting myself caught up with the game. But overall, having a pretty awesome time so far, and you should give it a go yourself. That's going to wrap it up for this video. Thanks again for Com2uS for making this happen. Until next time, I will see you guys later.